Hello, welcome to my Elite Dangerous, my adventures, cargo missions. Trying to see if it has calmed down a little bit. It's been a little bit viral with the interdictions. Is this left? We have some almost 19-hour ones. Main thing, we want to see if the interdictions do calm down, or if I'm going to have to wait a little bit longer to try again. Yeah, I've been waiting a little while between each delivery mission. See if the interdictions will calm down a little bit. Because it's been crazy all day today. It's this left. Boom 120 palladium. And all of the new ones, I've made sure they're just palladiums. Is this right? Because that'll usually calm them down if I do that. So we're going to look just to make sure there's no palladiums. And I keep watching the Sirius Corporation, because that's the engineer we're going to try to visit next is associated with them. And there's some permits that we need to get that permission. And I haven't seen them from here. Doesn't mean there won't be any. Is this up? Is this left? There are times that the interdictions are worse than others. And if we'll give it a little bit of time, they will calm down. So we're just trying to check it out. See if it's calmed down any. Boy, this system map's had a really hard time coming up today. Been really bad. You have to try it 2 or 3 times just to see if it'll come up. Please consider looking to the bottom right and pressing that subscribe button, donating to our channel, joining our Patreon, and putting tritium in the fuel tank of the fleet carrier.
Engines engaged.
We don't get much support, and it has caused me to slow down on how many videos I create, because it's not worth busting it if no one really cares and we can't get any kind of support. So if you really care, then you're going to have to support the channel. Sis left. Because right now, what the viewers have shown me is they don't care. And so I care less too. And I'm not providing as many videos, and I'm not going to as long as we don't get any support. So these have become come-along videos. So they'll stay come-along videos unless things change. I do what I want to do and what helps my gameplay. We're going to have at least one interdiction. We've had up to 7 today in one Super Cruise run, so it's been a real pain. So that's why we're creating more time between cargo runs. So we're going to have at least 2. So it's still pretty crazy. We do have to watch that expiration time on our cargo missions. It's gonna be 3. Yep, we gotta keep having big delays between cargo missions, and we're only taking palladium. We're not going to take anything else. If we run out of cargo missions, we run out, because it's just too viral. When it gets this way, I don't like doing cargo missions. We get this many of them. Sis left. I haven't seen a slowdown yet. We get some at the beginning and some at the end. And it's still showing that. It's still crazy. You can get lots of palladium when it's like that, but to me it's not worth it when you get 4 to 7 interdictions and single Super Cruise runs. As you can tell, I rant a whole lot more when it's like that. Because it's too crazy. So we'll keep putting in delays and eventually it'll slow down. Now if it gets under 2 million meters, then we can take a chance. Sis left.
Authorization clear. You are go for approach to pad 08. Acknowledged, Commander. Clear for assisted docking.
But in the past, if we only take palladium, we start to run out and the interdictions slow down. So that's what we're going to do. because it's way too crazy. Because I care about interdictions about as much as I care about Frontier. Not very much. I think they're both a nuisance. They're both excessive. This game got great potential, but it's just mismanaged. The potential is wasted. Like No Man's Sky and Subnautica, those companies that have made those games do a really good job. They listen to their players, try to make
Touchdown sequence complete. Dispatching ground crew. You're all checked in, Commander. Enjoy your visit.
try to make their players comfortable and excited about playing their game. And you can do that with settings, or if you would allow certain types of mods, or even mods that the company creates that you can use if you wish to customize your gameplay. Like in solo, I only play solo, so if I could only keep it in solo, that would be fine. I'd be fine with that if I could customize my gameplay. Is this right? Okay, that's all of it. We're up to 6056. I would like to get to 6.1 before we start ending our cargo missions, but the interdictions might control that. I want to keep putting more into the fleet carrier until we get to 2 billion. We need to look at Sirius Corporation just to see if they've got that permit acquisition, which I haven't seen it. Some have said it's closer to Sirius System. So after we finish cargo missions, we'll go over there and see if we can unlock Marco Quinn, I think it is, because we need thrusters to grade 5. Is this left? And see, we have 12, and I think they're all palladium. Yeah, we got 12 palladiums. It's really crazy. Is this left? I mean, maybe that's a silver lining, is that you can get that much palladium, and you get far more credits for palladium than anything else. So, but I dislike interdictions enough that that's not a constellation. And yes, when I was trying to maximize the channel, you know, I would watch what I said even more, but not anymore. We're never going to get support from YouTube or from anyone in a significant way, so yeah, I just tell you how I feel. we'll keep checking for palladium, but I'll keep making space between cargo runs, because as I've said before, it usually comes in waves, the interdictions. So we're just waiting for that wave to end. Sis left. We have like 1.1 million, a billion, in the fleet carrier right now. And we have almost 6.1 in our personal account. So that puts us close to 7.2. Probably is 7.2. So we still have quite a ways to go. And we don't have to do it overnight. We do have plenty of funds, but we'll continue to look for discounted tritium. Penny saved is a penny earned, and if we can get tritium for 4,000 instead of 40,000 per unit, that's always better. But since that last update where they made tritium go twice as far, I haven't seen those 4,000. Not more than, 4 or 5 units. But I keep watching for it, especially when we're not doing cargo. We have a little more time since we got 12 cargo missions. We can't take out a lot of time to go do a tritium dash, but between cargo runs, between sets of cargo runs, we can. But I keep watching for it just to see if they're still there. I'm not sure if Frontier might have nerfed those 4,000 price. So it is possible that they're no longer. It's just left. Sis up. But we'll check for palladium missions, and we will accept those, no golds, and only to Nudon. But our cargo count has not diminished. And as long as the palladium is good, we'll keep going after them, but that's all we're going to take right now. Don't you hate it where it goes back to fuel constantly? They want you to buy their fuel so badly, and it's probably overpriced too. That it forces you to click it when it's on fuel. It'll push it back to fuel. You don't get the choice. But that's how Frontier works. Everything is by force instead of by choice. That's partly why I don't like them. They force you into a certain gameplay. You don't get to choose. And they don't care. They don't care what you think. It's too bad, so sad. Everything is too bad, so sad. So it's too bad, so sad that I don't give them good reviews. Yeah, too bad, so sad. I have the same attitude toward them as they have toward their customers. I only buy it when it's on a Steam special for $15. Because to me, it's not worth it. It's worth, you know, a total of $15 maybe. Both Elite Dangerous and Horizons. Alright. Well, we picked up some more palladium, so we're not decreasing. Sis left. See, we got 15 and they're all palladium. I mean, that's nuts. I don't think I've ever had just palladiums and have 15. But that's partially why the interdictions are so bad. So until the next video, thank you for watching. Goodbye.